everyone, Dana here. I came all the way into Berkeley Springs today to go to the whistle stop, and there was one reason. I saw online that Lily's attic restocked and she has something I want. Fingers crossed it's still here because it's definitely a needful thing. Now I called to check on this on Wednesday and here it is on Sunday. They told me it was right in the front window. So, is it here? Is it here? It is! It's still here, yes! That's mine.
Now I have wanted one of these for a very long time and you just do not see them anywhere. And sometimes there's replica pieces, but they're just not as nice quality. And you can find them online, but they're generally about double what her price is here, so I have to snag it. So that mirror there, I love that mirror. All her poodles, fantastic. And let's see what else there is to see. Her booth is right inside this window, and there is always fantastical things. Definitely worth a stop here. If you guys had ever been to the Hancock Antique Mall, some of the vendors that were there when it closed have come here. I love those salt and pepper shakers with the smiley faces, the bunnies. Oh, that pin cushion's great. The fuzzy guys, oh, love it. Oh, and that fairy lamp. I have had one of those before. All right, here we are. Moving on. I am trying to be a little faster and efficient in this space today, so I'm only going to show you the places in here that I love, because I am kind of breezing past some of the booths that don't really have my type of things, but this is one of the booths I have found numerous goodies in. See today, this is fantastic, and I've never seen that. The hands holding the shoe, and there are two of them. Isn't that interesting? Looks like maybe some glowy glass here. It's a girl. She's fun, got a good vibe on her. Yeah, $14. A little more than I would want to pay for her, for me even. I don't know. You know, I've talked about this, like what do I buy when I go out? Occasionally I buy things that are just amazing deals that I think would be great for resale, but most of the time when I'm shopping for me. I'm shopping for things that will live in my home for a while. And what I use my booth space for is to like out the old so I can in the new. That's how it started. It started in COVID when we were spending time at home. I started to go through stuff and clear out. And I had all this fantastic stuff that had been in my house that needed to go away. But it was better quality items than just like donating to Goodwill, and it was stuff that really was better quality than kind of yard sale pricing, and that's how the booth happened, really. And Kate, if you know Kate with Follow That Bug, she was kind of my motivation because I had shopped her booth in Waynesboro, and seeing her booth space, I was like, oh my gosh, everything in this booth is like me. Like, I love this vibe. And I needed a mannequin for something. And lo and behold, the owner was like, well, Kate, she was like living in a mannequin warehouse. You should reach out to her. So I did. And we chit-chatted and Yeah, definitely her booth space kind of got me motivated to give it a whirl. So between that and having an excess of items during COVID, it's really how that came to be. Now I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, when I shop, I kind of shop for what I like. And what is in my booth are things that I have liked and loved. And yeah. So now that I've rambled on a completely kind of on topic, off topic, I haven't really found anything that I have to have in here thus far. I did put my hand clip stand up at the counter. So that is waiting for me. And I know I'm going to find something else. I feel it. We're going to find another goodie in here. Like maybe this. $20 for 7 vintage days of the week tea towel. Huh. Now that's kind of awesome. Now I don't want these tea towels because I want to use them in my kitchen, but I'm really pondering making kind of curtain situation out of those. And that kind of matches my kitchen, so I might hold on to those. Kind of love that. Well, that's kind of nice. $5. That would be a nice little mom present. We get so many coffee mugs, though. Do you guys have an excess of coffee mugs? Okay. New booth. This one's tight. This is just a look around, but not go in. Yeah. This is a pretty mirror, though. I like that stained glass look on that. A brush and mirror and comb set. I love those. I have a few of those. And this is fantastic. Suitcases, look at that. Now, there's somebody in that booth, so I'm going to leave that space and we'll come back to it and look over here. Let's see. Some ephemera. Little somethings. What am I looking at here? A couple little rosaries. Those are wooden beads. I generally try to stay away from those. The wood beads, and they're a religious fan. That's a church fan. What to see in here? Paperweight with strawberries. And little dresser caddy. Stick your change or your rings and your wallet and such in there. That is a toilet coffee mug. Okay. That's pretty painting. Little blow mold. That blow mold is still here for the Halloween. It was a little pricey. Interesting little teacups. They're very cute. All right, this is my absolute favorite case in this whole entire place. Look at the amazing things. Perfume bottle, purses, some jewelry, all the little hands holding things. Gosh, those purses are amazing. Lots of brooches. See a couple tin types. Love it. And then the box of bangles. I rated that last time I was here. That's really cool. Knife bottle opener.
$20. That's really neat. Lots of lighters. That one is stuck, but very cool. Look at this one. It's got the abs. It's funny. Kind of neat, but looks like we're locked up. Ashtray and table lighter. Kind of a neat little design on that. Look at all the bangles in here. Anything good? This is the same person that had that case I had just come from. Loving all their box of bangles and brooches and little purses and such. Reasonable prices. Some neat ones in here. I see some for like $2. Yeah. Kind of love some of these. That one's really neat. Might need to look in here and dig a couple of these guys out. Lots of handkerchiefs. Some hat pins. All those pastel color ones. Kind of like those. Have like a little hat pin thing going on at home. Let me pick those up for a $2 bill. Lots of vintage hats. Those are always fun. And then we will look here at the suitcases, because this stack is actually fantastic. I like the yellow ones, $50. $30. Only 15 on that one. But yeah, those yellow ones are fantastic. And this little train case, 20. So fairly reasonable prices. Kind of love those. Got a bunch of little ones in here. Gotta love the mini stuff. Sorry, my shadow's all up in your business here. I looked at her the last time, but I don't know. She's cute, but I'm going to leave her here again today. Sorry, lady. Some buttons. What is that? Like a ring? Oh, it's a sachet. I see. Old photos. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble with old photos. I'm just going to take a quick look. I promise. I will not spend a ton of time here because I get really into the old photos. Move on. It's kind of neat. Not seeing anything else that grabs me. Got some good stuff though. I think I'll start working my way back out. I gotta head down the street to the other antique store. Here we go. This is Berkeley Springs.
And this is like the main park area where you can actually go to the baths, the spring, if you will, and soak your bones. It's very peaceful. People come down here and get spring water. You'll see them walking with their jugs. And then you can go to the bathhouse and do your soak, get your healing on. But I want to go right here behind me to the antique mall. This room always gets me. Look at this glass. All color sorted. Fantastic. Gotta be just a smidge quick in here today. It's kind of pretty. 35 on that. Interesting shape. See a cobalt blue glass head up there. Kind of neat. I have a red one and a teal one right now. Pin cushion. Oh, look, it's a pupper. You're a cute puppy. Oh, is that lady still here? Oh, yep, there she is. I kind of love her. I really kind of want her. Got here another little lady and a trinket dish. Don't see anything in here. Lots of Pyrex. Little pixie elf something. Planter. Vase. It's a very interesting shape. Kind of neat. 26 on that. Huh. I like the little butterfly. Rosaries and rosaries and a few rosaries, which we know we love. Oh my goodness. Look at all the brooches. Wow. A fish. So sparkly. 10 on that. Got a good many brooches right now. Like, I have my own personal collection, and then I have some in the booth. But I do have a soft spot for cameos that's hard to put down. Whew. Lots of bangles. Chess set's nice. All right, tons and tons of little trinket boxes. This one's caught my eye. I do believe we are busted though, right? $10, but we got some cracks, some repairs. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. Still pretty, but we will leave that behind. Ornaments. Always we'll find some Christmas somewhere. I am not ready to talk about that yet. I'm ready for Halloween. But, you know, I'm always ready for Halloween. 10/31, 24/7, 365, man. Oh, look at those little kitties. So cute. Interesting little enamel box. Not enamel. Lacquer. That's the word I'm looking for. Lacquer box with the moths on that. All these little things up here on the tippy top case. Lots of fun little trinkets. Lots of stuff and things. Little ashtrays. Kind of risque little ashtray. That one's actually very pretty. Yep, they have the reverse. That's $125. Wow. Feed Twiggy, huh? Okay. A poodle. We see the poodles. I can't help but say it that way when I see one. You should try it. It's fun. It's ridiculous, but it's fun to say. Poodle. Lots of shoesies. Wow, lots of shoesies. And more poodles. Man, the glass is serious. That's a pretty little box. Little brass butterfly. I don't see anything I have to have. There's some perfume bottles, it looks like. Lots of owls. Let's take a peek in here. That rabbit's pretty fun. What are these? Move these guys out of the way. It's like a 4-piece set. You have your atomizer and a regular bottle and a little vase, it looks like. What does that say? I want to say that says made in Taiwan. Am I wrong? That's hard to see. Cute though, with a little tray and such. Come on. Come on. I just want to look, see here. What does that say? 34 on that. That is out of my price range, but I kind of like that little set. So we will leave it here. But I like it. Mirror is pretty cool too. 98 Art Deco mirror. Like it. Snorks. Do you remember the Snorks? Snorks. Alrighty, well, I think that's about it for us in Berkeley Springs. I think it's time to head home. It was a good day. It's a pretty day. I thank you all so much for joining me on my shopping extravaganza. I was so glad to hit the whistle stop and grab that handstand. So, we'll see you again next time. Bye!